Welcome to Lesson 4 of our course on TCL Scripting. In the previous lessons, we have learned about puts and set commands and various ways of evaluation and substitution. If you have not already watched these videos, you can watch them from the links given in the description box. Today we will be learning about mathematical operations in TCL. Let's start with a very basic example. Let's take two variables, a and b, and take some random value for them, say a equal to 10 and b equal to 6. Let's add them. So, we take another variable, c, and let's write set $a plus $b. Let's execute the code and see the result. You can see it is giving an error. Here, we are doing a simple addition. What's wrong with this? Let's try to find out. In TCL, you need to use the command expr for any mathematical operation. To rectify this error, we need to write set c in square bracket expr $a plus $b. Now, execute the code. Here we go. There is no error. Let's print the value of c. And you can see the value of c is printed as 16. You can also group the expression inside the dxpr command in a brace like this. Both are equivalent. So, to write any mathematical operation in TCL, you need to write it within a dxpr command. Let's have a look at other mathematical operations. We all know about standard addition, subtraction, division and multiplication operation. Let's skip those examples and focus on some other examples. Let's start with bitwise and operation. Let's write puts in a square bracket expr within braces $a bitwise and $b. This is the sign of bitwise and. Let's execute the code and see the output. We see it prints 2. Now, let's see why it prints 2. So, in any bitwise operation, it first converts the operands to its binary equivalent and then performs a bitwise operation based on the given operator. So, the binary equivalent of a is 1010, and the binary equivalent of b is 0110. If we do bitwise, and between these two numbers, we get 0010, which is equivalent to the decimal value of 2. Similarly, you can do bitwise or. Here, if we do bitwise or between 1010 and 0110, we get 1110, which is equivalent to the decimal value of 14. You can also perform other bitwise operations such as bitwise not, bitwise XOR, etc. Let's have a few examples of logical and logical or operations. This is the sign of logical and. Logical and produces a 1 result if both operands are non-zero, 0 otherwise. It is valid for numeric operands only. Since, here, both a and b are non-zero, we get a 1 at the output. Let's change the value of a to 0. Let's execute the code. You see, output is also changed to 0. Now, let's perform the logical or operation. This is the sign of logical or. Logical or produces a 0 result if both operands are 0, 1 otherwise. It is valid for numeric operands only. Let's execute the code of logical or between a and b. See, it produces 1 since the value of b is non-zero. Now, let's see some examples of left shift and right shift operations. Before that, let's change the value of a back to its original value of 10. Let's do a left shifted by 1 bit. It prints 20 as output. Let's see how it works. So, if we left shift 1010 by 1 bit, it becomes 10100, which is equivalent to 20. Similarly, you can do a right shift by any number of bits. Let's try to right shift by 2 bits. Here, it prints 2. Let's see how. So, if we write shift 1010 by 2 bits, it becomes 0010, which is equivalent to 2. TCL also supports other mathematical operations such as less than, greater than, less than equal to, greater than equal to, etc. Mathematical functions are also supported in TCL command. Few of them are logarithmic function, power, max, min, rand, square root function, floor, ceil, etc. Let's take some examples. Let's try to use log function. Let's try to print log of 16. So, we write, puts log of 16 is, inside the square bracket, expr, inside braces, log, 16. Let's execute the code. It prints the value of log 16. Let's find out the floor value of log 16. That means, the integer part of the value of log 16, which is 2 here. So, we write, puts floor value of log 16 is expr, floor of, log, 16. We execute the code and see, 2 is printed. We can also print the selling value of log 16 by using ceil function similarly. It prints 3, which is the next integer value of log 16. Let's take another example of square root function. We write, put square root of 16 is expr sqrt 16. It prints 4. Similarly, you can use various other mathematical functions in TCL. In this lesson, we have learned about mathematical operations in TCL. In the next lesson, we will learn about conditional statements in TCL. Till then, goodbye. Happy learning.